Me. Mm, mm, mm. Okay.
We're kind of tripping in this area.
Dum, 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 dum. Right. Just to make sure I see people in the live control room. But all right, all right, all right. Let me turn my camera on. All right, so let's see what we got going on. So, how the daily close yesterday? Bullish, bullish, bullish all week. Really. As soon as we broke all above here, we just been pushing up and up and up and up and up. So, if we did break the daily highs, we should be good into these resistances at least. You would like to think that's 70 some odd pips away. Just depends on how we want to get there, 70, 80 pips away. But let's see what the 4-hour looks like. The 4-hour either is going to continue falling down and just continue keep falling to mirror these clean candles, or it's just making a lower high to continue up. So we will definitely see how this 4-hour candle closes, but the 4-hour candle closes at 10 a.m. So I damn sure hope we ain't still here at that time, but you know how it's been this week. So let's see. 1 hour came down all the way down and retested these lows over here. But I'm not surprised how this is kind of coming back up, considering it's kind of like a fake out. Like it closed below, broke the low, then it came back down, and now it came down again, retested once again to continue up. So like y'all kind of alluded to, if we can get a closure above like here, and it'll probably be a little bit higher on the 30-minute, but I mean, regardless, this is very clean candles coming down. So for anyone new here, what we like to look for is clean candles to mirror to our left. So if you objectively look at this, you see all these candles printing side by side. Well, once you get a candle that closes, let me go and grab my purple line again, closes above here, then I'm anticipating that we can at least fill half of this range right here, 71 pips. So it'd be great if we could hold for a full 71 pips every time, but it's rare that it's going to just straight shoot up 71 pips. It can, but it's rare that it does. So like what we like to do is take 50, 60% of the range, which is cool with me right there. But once again, this is pushing up very hard with 830 volume. These are 2 5-minute candles with no bottom wicks, just pushing up and up and up. So we will definitely see what it does. I do most of my analysis based off of the 30-minute and the 1-hour candles though. So I'll say like buys above here, 30-minute right there, anticipating that price can come and fill this high up here. All right, here. And hopefully it don't just keep running off on us, but it may. That's just kind of how the game goes. And then long targets will probably be up here at this wick fill on the daily right there. So this is the daily high, which would be one, a good target, but two, a good area to enter if you haven't already caught in a move. Just because, as we've seen the last couple days, all this downward pressure really means is that it's likely to just push up to break highs and continue no matter what time it happens in the day. Hopefully it happens while we're here and not wait until 1, 2 o'clock like it's been in the last couple days. And then as far as sells, you can try to get in right there, down into there. and then down into there. So all we want to do is see where price has held up at in the past. So it got held up here because this is obviously a support, unless this candle flips down and comes all the way back down, which it can. But this is 67 pip push in the last 6-7 minutes. So that being said, if it wants to flip and continue down, that's great. If not, we would just simply wait on a candle to close either under there or under here. And that is our day. So, I mean, most of the time, price is just sitting in a range, as we know, until it breaks out. And that's all. So, we will definitely see. And let's see where the daily high is. 3479.2 is where the daily high is, or 0.6, sorry. So up here. Tonio the man, when time you heading out?
What up? To be honest, after this,
I got you.
Probably go to the airport after this.
Hopefully we can get you out of here early.
But my flight is at 1:30.
Oh, okay. You be getting to the airport early?
Mm-hmm.
You just so responsible, you. So responsible. In all facets. Prince the man.
Yo.
What up, bro? What you looking at today? What ink you looking like?
I don't know. I just got on this joint. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm on my phone. I'm trying to connect this to my computer.
Got you.
So I could trying to get into the office right now.
We'll see. I don't think we got any news. We haven't had news all week, for real. Oh, there was a little bit of news.
Like early
that's what
news.
caused that push up. Yeah, that's what caused that straight push up with no bottom wick. No bottom wick. That's crazy. Just straight pull down. Just a flip right back up. Damn, trading is a game of patience, boy.
I'll tell you that.
Wonder if the 15-minute can close. It's a little choppy up there. I don't want to force nothing. It's not bad though.
We could just close on that 34, 74 area. Perfect.
Yeah, that's what I want. 73, 74, same shit. I miss DJ in here, man. I miss him already. I miss him like my brother gone. That boy gonna text me on the side yesterday. I was gonna just let it be. And the first thing I thought was, I hope he didn't bring the peanut gallery down with him.
Oh, I told DJ to chill though, man.
Just chill. Just chill, bro. Just chill. Just chill.
Funny part is we were on the phone the whole time, bro.
That's what I thought y'all was taking shit together.
Man, you know, I had to chill. I'm like, man, hey.
One little move, break even.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Being grown, trying to get in something without a top wick.
It worked out that time.
Yeah.
It worked out that time. But see, the thing about it is, if you don't got the conviction behind the position, your heart gonna be thumping. That ain't never worth it. Like Roger did definitely call it, and it played out for sure. Man.
Oh my goodness. He gonna say, bro, I heard him laughing. I said, bro, what are you laughing at? He said, bro, I don't know what's wrong with me. I said, what you mean, bro?
Discipline over dopamine. Discipline over dopamine. Oh man.
I said, I told you to chill. I told you to stop.
Just can't, bro. Just not in them. Just can't. Let me hit a little message to the YouTube. Thank you for everyone that's currently viewing on YouTube. If you can go ahead and like and subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Much appreciated. I'm just kind of waiting on price to break out of this range that we're in right now. So if you want to trade off of the 15 minute, of course, you'd be waiting on closures kind of above 34.74 area. But I think that when 9 a.m. hits or 9:15, 9:30, we should have a good direction of where price wants to go. I think we know that price wants to keep pushing up based off of, all these candles and how they're printing, especially even the daily, the highest time frame confirmation candle that I do trade off of. All we're doing is making a bottom wick to potentially continue up, but just got to be patient so we don't get caught in an entry too early to be too early to the party. So we will see. We will definitely see. If this wants to just keep pushing up and close above this at 845, I definitely would potentially give it a little try. But for now, I'm kind of just trying to let price do what it do, especially since it's pushing up from the 30-minute low with no bottom wick. Is this going to be the move? Does it want to create a bottom wick? We will definitely see. But this candle did indeed respect these candles to the left. So I'm not surprised. I would have expected at least a little bit of a bottom wick on this candle, but news and volume and everything between just pushed it straight up. So far, 70 some odd bips in the last 15 minutes. So times like this, it's just best to be patient. Damn, this was kind of like the trade from a couple days back where you had a candle closing back under, respecting this work. Out. It'd be nice if price just wants to act right today. We will definitely see. Anyway, back to your boy, man. It's so funny how you just laugh at it. It's funny after so long. It's like, bro, something wrong with me. I just can't stop.
He said, bro, what's wrong? I said, bro, what do you mean?
He was texting me on the side talking about I'm gonna just start a small account, and I was like, bruh, I don't think you could do a small account on Tradeovate. Like how back in the day with stock market, you used to have minimum 25K in an account. Mm-hmm. Well, with Tradeovate, the minimum you could have in an account is 2,000. So
I said, bro.
I said, looks like I'm gonna be trading with yeah, looks like I'm gonna get another account here soon. I said, I know.
I said, how are you chasing? I thought you broke even. He said, nah, bro, I tried to get it back. Oh man.
They be making me so weak, bro, every time.
You say you put a 5 on it too?
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't tell me that. I don't know what he had going on.
Like, that's one thing I will say. Like, it really don't. It's never made sense to me to like be close to my max risk and just say fuck it. Unless you just really in that fucking mode. Like when Roger threw that little 5, that shit had me crying, bro.
Y'all know I would have objected that. I would have been against that 100%.
Just depend on how long you want to bump your head, bro.
I thought he was joking. He said, I'm about to throw a 5, bro. I said, no, don't do that.
Let's see. So this 15-minute close below here. Now we just pushing. Look at these no bottom wicks just pushing up and up. That's fine. I have a feeling that we're going to catch a quick ass jolt of volume like this when we get in, because this has happened the last 2 minutes. I need that shit to happen while we in. I'm just feeling a strong 30, 35. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Get a closer right there. A little bit.
You do have a 30 minutes resistance right here. But on the 1 hour, it's clean. Like you probably can go break even right there. And like see what it do after it get there. 23. Surely it could push past 7 more for your profit target, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm probably not going up until 9 at least. Bro, it ain't nothing like that feeling of trying to hold that last trade to hit that profit target, bro. You get to about 23, 24, and you know that's when you would usually TP. But you like, all right, bro, I just gotta hold it. And you know what's so funny? It usually be going right there too. Like it'll just hit. And I'm like, we should do this all the time. But we will see. This 1 hour is closing above everything. This 30 minutes about to be closing above everything. This 15-minute, you have a resistance right there, but like during a time of volume, that shit should push past this little resistance. I ain't gonna lie to you. We gonna see. We definitely gonna see. Yellow flamingo. This is a long weekend too, and I'm ready. That's ready. I just did it on Gemini. So I was like, what is the minimum requirement to trade gold futures on Trade-of-8? It was $500 per contract. But if you look at the margin requirements on their actual website, they do that times 4. So that's why I think it's 2,000. But I don't think it's even worth their liability to allow smaller accounts, because people just gonna be saying they fucking them and stuff like that. Back in the day on Forex, you could be able to trade a $100 account, $50 account. Now it's like, okay, it's real. This is like real deal. They don't even want folks trying to blow an account. Because think about it, if you trade in with $500 in the account and you try to throw a 1 and you lose 30, 40 pips, you're gonna be mad at them. So we're like, nah. Man. And one last thing that I'm looking at right now, I gotta live and die by it. I will. But if this candle closes back below, and this 15-minute close weak bearish under here, it should come down. But man, that shit been hoeing lately. But same old shit, the same way if it respects right here, closes under it, should come down like it did this time, like it did this time, like it did this time. All I can do is go off of previous data. But we'll see if it wants to push up or down. For now, I'm just keep my lines set where they are. Add this one. I'm thinking that if this 1 hour closes as strong as this, it should go up. What part of Arizona you going to? Phoenix or Scottsdale? Or
Phoenix. Phoenix.
Yeah, we flew into Phoenix. I think Scottsdale was like 40 minutes north, 30 minutes north. It's fun. It's cool out there. It's hot. Hot as hell.
Yeah, my homie just said at 10 p.m. it was still 98 degrees.
Mm-hmm. Right, it's like you stepping on like a hot lava. We'll see though. How you keep yourself motivated by staying gone? And a good little move up after grabbing all these lows or respecting the low really, and then pushing back up, breaking above this high again. You got some resistance right there, but that volume push right past that. Roger, you throwing a 3 for 20 or a 2 for 30, bro?
It depends on how the volume looking, man. You know, I like volume.
A 3 for 20 is a lot easier. You just got to protect that downside. That shit start moving against you.
Oh no, best believe it's gonna get cut.
Man. That little minus 12, minus 13.
-5.
Ah.
Yo,
All good, all good.
James,
Get
it might
that
be a
back.
setup for you on NQ.
Yeah, I got you. What's going on with NQ?
There's a little setup here. I think if we can get a
side by side. Let's see what we looking at. He said throw 4. Put it on a t-shirt. I ain't looked at NQ since for a minute. I think since the data reset, yeah.
yes.
Let's see.
That looks like something that I'll be rocking with. I can understand a little bit how y'all trade. Y'all basically attack the 720 area. I'm looking for a push to the upside. I think what's been happening last couple of days, there've been some bad reports coming out with NVIDIA, caused a lot of pressure to the downside for the tech stocks, and then on top of that, you have some figures coming out that are basically messing with the expectations of a rate cut in September. So right now we're about at 87-90%, so that's still indicating we're good for risk on environment. So I do expect more equities to be bought. And then today some news came out that I just read. It was showing that I was saying that earnings came out for a couple other companies like Snowflake and Autodesk, and then NVIDIA also reported that they are boosting their share price by 3%, as well as Autodesk and Snowflake. So again, they were saying something about the AI, like, oh, you know, they missed revenue by whatever, and then NVIDIA comes back a day later and says, hey, but I have other good news for you. And I think that's going to pick the bullish momentum back up, and then we can start to get a move to the upside.
I be seeing that 930 goes crazy on NQ.
Yeah. So
like you see the open is always just wow, bro.
Yeah, so sometimes as soon as that bitch hits 930, I'm looking for a trade. Like I would be in a trade for like 20 seconds.
I bet. I mean, it's always some sporadic shit.
If not, I'll wait, and I like to take a trade. Usually my trade was set up between like 10 and 10:30, and then there's some type of mean reversion where you'll start to see price start to either fake out or did the fake out and then start to move in that direction.
Gold is pushing.
I think gold's gonna go up.
Oh yeah. I think when it re-breaks this daily high after creating that bottom wick, I think that, I mean, and off of news volume, we should continue up. We closed above everything to the left on the daily. We came back down perfectly to retest it, everything. And now it's just pushing up. I just hate how this 30-minute didn't have a bottom wick, but sometimes with volume, they don't care about none of that shit. I'm not taking nothing until at least 9 though. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We will definitely see. But I know, like I said, I'm getting dinner with Nick tonight, Trader Nick, and bro, it's so funny how he only trades off of the daily. He only looks at the daily and the 4 hour. The 4 hours is the lowest time frame he even looks at.
Yeah. Can you well, I don't know if y'all are talking trading or not, but about like GEX levels and just basically in the options market with
Yeah, he knows. I mean, he knows about all that shit, bro.
yeah,
Like,
I
he
would
definitely, like, he digs into that deeply because that's his platform. His platform is more so macroeconomics than anything.
ask him about like as far as like the options chain, like if he thinks that there's any edge in understanding gamma exposure.
Okay, gamma exposure.
Yeah, I'll text it to you. And
Appreciate it. Yeah, please.
yeah.
Yeah, I just made a note of it too. But yeah, so nah, it's funny because he don't use TPs. He don't use anything.
Wow.
He just trail stops.
He's a bookworm then. He's just focusing on what the headlines are saying, I'm guessing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, it works for him though. But he's okay with a 20-30% win rate.
Yep.
You know, because you don't lose way more than you win, but your wins are gonna be huge. You could lose 2-3 grand 3 times, 5, 6, 7, 8 times in a row, but when you hit for 50, 60, 70,
Shit.
it makes it worth it.
Yeah, I don't know if I can stomach all that losing.
I couldn't. I know I couldn't. I know I couldn't.
I'd rather rip the band-aid off quick, fast, and easy and give me time to
telling you.
kinda
Telling you, my average trade time is 3 minutes. What Tonio, what you be saying? That's past my trade time.
Spectator mode.
Yeah.
Bruh, that. But it's interesting because what I always tell them is, I say these prop firms have created good habits and bad habits.
Yeah.
And one of the bad habits is getting out of these trades like early and like not fully letting it like go because you don't want to sit through the fluctuations. But at the same token, it does kind of save us sometimes.
Oh yeah.
It definitely saves us sometimes.
Yeah, I think one thing that I'm trying to get better at is wait for the manipulation or the fake out to occur. Like, yeah, like I'm not saying like don't take a stab at it, but like if I threw a shot at it and it goes in my favor and then it gets me back to break even or for a small loss, I might try it again. And if that happens again, then that's where I really just need to sit on my hands. So I want to get better at like.
I'm potentially gonna take a buy if we do flip and break these highs. I don't mean to cut you off. I was just saying.
Nope, you're good.
As we break these highs, it has to be quick. If you do decide to get in it, 34.79.6. I don't really love buying the highs, like I always tell people, but I mean it just kind of is what it is because you don't have a stop loss technically. That's the only thing. It's like you just kind of got to go off your intuition. But it's only like a 36 pip-ish risk. You know how these usually go on the break of daily highs during volume. If it gets you in, it usually is going to shoot. If not, you kind of got to mitigate your risk and just cut it kind of off of like a discretionary feeling. But so I have a buy stop set. I mean, it's still 30 pips away. Like it ain't nothing crazy. Price is likely going to come down and make a bottom wick. Likely to, but we will see if it just wants to push. It's so funny. Back in Apex days, I used to have a sell stop right here because I'm anticipating that if this were to come up like this, reject out of here, that it should at least push down 20, 30 pips. And that used to be one of the moves that made me super successful in catching a consistent 20, 25. I'm on Apex. But let's see, because I think we have a couple. Anything to the left? Not, I mean, yeah, but not really. Like, you have this choppiness right here. That's already in here. So you should be good for about 20 to 30 with no issues. You got kind of 20 into right there, 30 into right there. So let's just see what it wants to do if it does break those highs. Boom, 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 boom. And this is pretty much based off of like daily price action of like the daily has closed above, spent all night making a bottom wick. And now if it breaks its own high, it should, I always say should, I'm gonna kind of fill up into here. You have no resistances in the way on the daily time frame, but it just depends if volume is on our side right now or if it wants to, you know, kind of wait a little bit longer for that.
So that 930 push.
Yeah. And but see the thing, and that's why I'm just saying it's like it's ass because man, it could, like, even yesterday, it pushed up, but it like inched up though. Like it just kept inching and inching and inching. I was like, there's a lot of time left in the day. And it went ahead and made its move, but it made its move at 12. It pushed up, broke above the daily high, came down. Broke above the daily high, came down. Broke above the daily high, came down. Pushed up, and finally came all the way up. The daily high was literally right here when we were looking. It pushed up 100 plus pips from that. But were you able to sit in that though? All this. Well, let's see. All we can do is go off of our moves, bro. Gotta keep living. Gotta live and die by it, unfortunately. That's the only thing you can do.
We just need volume on our side, really.
What you throwing today, Roger?
I know he ain't been to hold that 2 for no 30.
Nah, I'm gonna put a 3. I'm gonna just cut it real short.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Cut it short. And I got a 3 running on my 150Ks. I really should start throwing them 4s, but I did a 4 once before. I didn't like the way it made me feel seeing -8 pips and looking at $300. That shit was like, bruh. That shit's ass. And you can only imagine, like I said, Raja be throwing 150. Every movement, $1,500.
So give me 1 pip.
That spray will be disgusting. Bro, you get in and you looking at -3 bands. Off the strength. -10 is -15,000. All right, so we got about to get a 5-minute candle to close. Damn, no bottom wicks. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm with you. With you when you right. Whatever this low is, that's what I would kind of use as my like up, I guess. Right now, I'll keep it under here. But like I said, every time we get up into these highs, it starts playing around anyway. So we'll see if you want to just fall the hell out or if you want to actually push up. Like I said, all I do is live and die by it, bro. I live and die by it. We just hit this resistance perfectly. This is crazy because this just filled all of that to the T. NQ closed below what I had, at least. It closed above on the most recent, but if you look at this support, that can act as a resistance. So we're respecting that. I anticipate the NQ would probably break out at like 930. When it breaks out, it's going to break out in a major way. Let's see.
Or if it wants to close below 34.74, top wick go down. Oh yeah, I'm in that.
Telling you. And see, now it's breaking its own low again. I'm telling you, so this is where I would have used to taking my little quick position. It used to be so funny. No strategy behind it. Just, I see the same thing happen over and over. Price usually makes top and bottom wicks. But the only thing is, this just made, well, no, this actually would be good because not that I'm taking it right now, but just in the fact that it closed with little to no top wick and then it's rejecting out of a resistance. That's why I used to just been like, shit, I know candles usually have bottom wicks. And I would probably just went stop loss and break even right here and seen what it do. But most candles have top and bottom wicks. That's why I used to just live and die by that position because I know that this shit ain't likely to just push up. It usually is gonna come down. You just don't know how far it's gonna come down before it flips back up.
Ooh, I wanted to close right there, man.
I know.
Oh.
On the break of that low would have been 34.76-ish. Yeah, 34.76 area right up here.
Just stay right there for 8 minutes.
Literally. Hell, it ain't much, but a little scalper can take a little 12 pips right there, 12, 13. Call it a day on a 2 or a 3. I used to play the god by that shit, boy. But like I was saying before, we kind of got close to an entry. I'm gonna delete this, by the way, just for now, just until it gets back up there. But yeah, kind of like I was saying before the entry, I like prop firms. I think it's a very good way to use OPM, other people's money, and not because, like I said, the shit like DJ thinks that just trading his own money is gonna stop him from doing bullshit, and that's not just how it works. It don't just magically stop you from doing bullshit. Actually, a prop firm is saving you from risking your real funds and losing a lot of money. Because I mean, I hate to say it, but these accounts that be $200, $250, $300 don't got shit on losing negative 2,000 of your real money because you got analysis paralysis and you don't want to close that shit. It don't just make you close it just because it's real money. So it's pros and cons to it. It's a lot of rules and shit. It's a lot to take in, but at least it allows you the opportunity. The leverage that you can have is unmatched. Like you can turn $280 into $2,500 within the span of a couple of weeks if you play it right. Like that's unreal. You'd have to be risking a lot or holding for a long amount of time to be doing that same thing with your real money. Yeah, actually, 250 to 2,500, that would be really hard because you would have to not lose. That's hard. You talking about throwing a 1 for negative 25, that's your whole account is gone. Let's see if it respects this or if it closes back below it. It's respecting. But like I said, that's that pandemic move, bro. 24, 25 pips would have been done for the day. That's perfect. Rejecting right out of there. But you know the real move is the buy. All right, let's see. Okay. So I think I can add this back now. So I'm going to add this back. 34.79.6. Right click. Stop buy. Right click. Stop buy. Break of the daily high after the 1 hour candle has just made a bottom wick. Retesting this low, or sorry, this resistance right here perfectly. The real move, like I said, I used to take back in the day trying to catch this sell, but that ultimately was just a bottom wick for the 1 hour to continue up. So let's see if it wants to go ahead and give the move or if it's going to reject out of these resistances, because I anticipate that during a time of volume, which is 9:15, 9:30, that we should be able to clear this. Like, honestly, price should come up into like these highs. Should mirror all, but how long is it going to take to get up there is all. I remember when we were in this area, this was so nasty. Damn, price has been disgusting. Like, price has legitimately been disgusting lately. All right, so this is about to break this 5-minute high right now or soon. And it respected it perfectly right there. Man, I'm looking at that 9:15, bruh. Come on, man. If it's gonna go, it need to go. Or wait. All right, broke that high. Don't have a stop loss. For real, for real. Daily candle is potentially about to re-break its own high. But we'll see what it do.
My 3 good push.
Yeah. Stand up and hit my little quick stretch.
Tony, what you throwing on there?
2.
1. No.
I should
That's
throw
good.
one. I should throw one, to be honest, but it's like
Nah. It's
Nah,
at
throw
this
that
point,
too,
bro,
man.
I ain't gonna
It's
lie.
Friday.
Like, it is what it is, bro. Just throw that too. And I'm not even being a devil on the shoulder. Like, just throw that too.
I'm not even being the devil on this
I'm not being a devil on the shoulder. Fuck it. I'm throwing a 3 on my 150s. I should be throwing a 4, huh?
You should throw a 4.
Bro, we got 1 minute till this 15-minute candle closes. Do we just wait until this 15-minute candle closes before getting it?
What you thinking?
I'm thinking, yeah, because say it gets you in and then make the down wick. So I'm gonna delete this right now, and then if it just go in this next minute, it is what it is. I just seen us get burnt too many times from getting in not only a 5-minute candle but a 15. No, sir. So I will add this back in 40 seconds, just in case it wanted to whoop and then come back down for a 15-minute bottom wick. I will be adding it back in 15 seconds, or sorry, 30 seconds. When it went on a 15 to close. And if this 5, well, I'm about to say if this 5 can close above, that'd be nice. 10 seconds. Because I'm going to use whatever the entry candle is as my low. My bottom wick. All right, adding it back right now. 0.6. Right click. Stop by. Make a bottom wick. Something. This is good. This is good. This is good. How did this close on a 15-minute time frame? Bigger position. I'm throwing the same size position I'm throwing every single day. 3. I can only throw a 1 on this live account. It's the max I can throw. On other accounts, I am throwing a 3. This 15-minute close hella bullish again. So it should not only fill this on the break of its own high, but if it could push past all that, yeah, you would be 17 pips in the profit of what you could have got into, but it's nothing like catching that break of that daily high during the time of volume, bro. Let's see. Because right now, I mean, it just rejected perfectly. Or sorry, not rejected, but it just retested perfectly. So it's only like a 28 pip technical stop right now. It just depends on if you want to sit and wait and let it do that, or if you want to kind of mitigate that risk and get out earlier. Saw a little traffic about 30 pips away, so I mean I'm cool with taking around 30 pips on a TP. So there it goes. It's potentially filling this wick now. Nothing really in our way, bro. Like we should be easily getting into some of these areas right here.
We're almost there.
Yep.
Breaking that high.
Yup. Damn, you just need 20. Hey, want to set your TP? Because that shit gonna watch that shit fly to 27. You gonna be like, fuck. No.
Let me see, bro. Where my TP be at?
You gotta literally do it for 20 pips. Like, what's your exact balance? Like, I know you've been saying 24,000, but like, it comes down to spreads and all. Like, you're using a 3, so it's bigger on spreads.
23.96.
23.96. I wonder if you can make 604, and it still have your if it will have your consistency fucked up. That would be ass.
I have a question. So
1 second.
Would it be a
1 second. Hold up. What happened? If we get in, I'm gonna be focused. But what you got?
Would it be a bad idea, or would it be a smart idea to put it at 3476.7 so that it doesn't just touch and come back down instead of 3479.6? If you see what I'm saying?
Honestly, bro, like with trading threes, I'm not even trying to sit in all that, to be honest. But it's never a bad idea, no, to put it a little below. Like you saying, yes, it can kind of touch it and continue, and that's how like the real stop loss should be a little bit below. But like, I don't really be trying to sit in all that. So we'll see.
I was saying.
All right,
stop filled.
Let's see. So let's see right there. Ooh, gotta put my. Ooh, it. Let's see. All right, so -7, -5. So it did, like I said, kind of filled this whole range up into here, and it's giving you 20 based off of that. -10, -12. Ooh, Roger.
I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, facts. Let's see. So if it flips bearish, I'll probably cut it too. Bruh.
Order filled.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn, my fault. I put stop share. Let's see. My fault. I'm going to share my screen again. I accidentally put stop share. Where's my Zoom chat at? There it goes. Damn, my fault, y'all. All right. Share. Okay, cool. All right, so let's see how it looks. Damn, bro, I'm -17 all week. That damn break of that daily high. Let's see, I did -17 on both positions. Because now, let's see if it wants to fill that high or if it wants to continue down. I still would throw it at 930 if it came back or if it does it again. Tonio with the 2.
That shit quick.
Bruh. This is crazy. But it's still, I mean, nothing happened. The 5-minute candle still bullish until it re-breaks this low. It's like, there's nothing you can really do about it. I'm anticipating when that shit go, it's supposed to get us in profit and fly. But like I said, it damn near made me want to get in again if it break the high again. But I'm going to chill though until I at least get a 930.
Rio comeback?
I think so. I think so. I think it's going. I know it's going to continue up, bro. And that's the ass part. You like, bro, you know what's going. It always do. Every time. But we will certainly see. I hope if it stay right here, that'd be best. Because if you get a 30-minute closure above all these ranges, that'd be best. But let's see.
Gotta throw a 1 on this next one.
You got to get it back. Nah, but it should be good to continue up. Like I said, you just kind of using your intuition of just like, all right, let me just go ahead and get out, rather than saying like, this is where my stop really is, because the stop once again still hadn't been hit. It's just I ain't trying to see. And that's what I know. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see.
These daily highs and lows be a love and hate relationship, man.
Yeah, but I mean, the win rate's so high on them. Like I said, it still ain't hit the stop. It just, like I said, you just gotta manage it, unfortunately. Depending on how somebody want to manage it. Let's see. If it could stay right here at 930, that would be great. Break daily high. Stops low. Entry 5-minute candle. Price started pulling back. Low minus 17 to avoid full 28 pip loss. We'll see how 930 candle closes. And all right, let's see what it do. It's playing right around this resistance right here. And see, like I said, that's so ass because this shit definitely came down, broke its own high, and came right into here. But it's all good though. Let's see what this 9
6 minutes.
Yeah, 6 minutes.
Man, you say get it back in blood or account breach, huh?
Ooh. Ooh. No, sir. No, sir. That is not what James Kirkland III will be doing. No, sir. I'm not with that.
Unfortunately, it happened. I'm gonna just buy another one right now.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's been a bad week, dog. But I ain't mad at it, though. It comes
For
with
sure.
it. It
Definitely come with it. Just gotta mitigate that risk the best you can, honestly. But I mean, this hardly ever happens.
I know that's why I'm not even mad at it though. Like, didn't flip our ways this week. It's all good though, you know.
Yes, sir.
Come with the game.
Look at this 5-minute dude.
And it's crazy. It's not even like we missing threes. It's like we missing wide open layups. Shit that's supposed to go our
the
way.
shit that's been pushing up. Fact.
Yeah, like it's not.
How you break your daily high again after coming down and didn't want to just stop?
Right. So it's like
that shit funny. Nah, let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and say.
Yeah, I have a feeling once 930 hits, fucking NQ is gonna go right up.
Facts.
That bitch is going.
I think both are.
Yeah, I think S&P is gonna do the same.
Now, Feliz. I was trying to reach a payout before getting a new account, but it is what it is. It come with the game.
Me too.
Sir.
It come with the game.
Antonio, how you been? Oh, you ain't been trading them 25K. You just been sending them on ice.
Send them on ice. Yeah. About to dominate in the paint with these ones.
All you need is about 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, just get back.
Get it back right. Get it back right.
I just gotta get out this drawdown a little bit.
That's so crazy. I'm down $190 after this whole week. That shit. But that's what's come with trading, like only being limited to ones. So this 30-minute closes back below, and it gotta close under there. So I'm looking at this 930 volume. I'm interested to see what happens, if it's gonna close below or if it's gonna punch up. Because what I wouldn't be surprised that happens is this push up gets mirrored to come down, honestly, after getting out of them highs again. But time will tell. It rejects out of there. Might get it back in blood. What happened, Brandon? Go ahead. This man here. 1 minute.
He said you'll never believe it.
You'll never believe what happened. I want to talk again. All right, so let's see.
I like that break below 34.74 on gold for 34.70. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking even under where we currently are because it's the 30-minute rejecting out of this resistance right here. Potentially closing bearish. 15-minute kind of faked out, closed up, broke highs, closed back below. Depends on how this top wick looks, but I would like to use the current candle as the stop loss, wherever that may wick up to. But during 9:30 time of volume, price has just been pushing, so we will certainly see what it wants to do. Like I always say, 1 hour candle closes or gets closed bullish. So,
and then if it breaks those that top wick there, then you're just gonna look for a buy to the upside and target.
So
yeah, that's solid. I like that.
I think right here is where you can have a solid sell. 34.75.2. So I'm gonna get in. Again, you kind of got to cut risk if it breaks its own high again, or just cut the full position. But I do like that again. So candle has faked out, closed back in range, time of volume. This candle closed bearish, respecting this resistance again right here. So change of analysis a little bit, but we kind of just got to roll with the punches. 15-minute close back bearish. Like I said, you can use this current high because if it breaks this current or this previous low, it has no reason to come back up and break that high right there. So I'm anticipating that volume should push through really all this shit at 9:30, especially after getting a bearish 30-minute candle rejecting out of this. Let's see.
No, that's beautiful, man. That's real clean.
I mean, that's the money move. It just depends on if it wants to push up or not. Because now it just done broke a 5-minute high right there. So let's see. If it breaks these highs and then flips, that would be great. Like it is doing right now. I'm on a 5-minute candle, so it's or 5-minute chart. Sorry, so it's a little bit of noise. I really don't want to change up my analysis again and try to, chase these break of the highs again. Like that should be ass. Cause I like the sell.
Yeah, but that's what be getting people fucked up is that they have one bias.
Yeah, exactly. Like you got to be able to roll with the punches. Like the way this can sell, if it does sell, is the same way if it breaks this high. All it is the 1 hour re-breaking its own high again during 9:30 time of volume.
Yeah.
So both can play out. Let's see what NQ did. Nothing.
Yeah, we got nothing crazy.
Say y'all, I'm wrong if I instead of getting a 50K account go 150.
If you want to make 9,000, if you're trying to make the 9,000 is a stretch, bro. That shit's a climb.
That's
true.
That's what I got.
But once you get there, you're there. So it's like,
it's a climb. I will admit, coming from someone that's doing it, it's definitely a climb. And you got to be able to trade 3s and 4s.
Yeah,
it's a climb, huh?
Yeah, I'd rather chase a quick penny than a slow dime.
That's a. I like how you put that.
Hey, all right. Break of the daily high again. Second entry. It is what it is. Second entry. Gotta roll with it. Gotta live and die by it. It's gonna come quick if it comes. Time of volume. No real stops. Like I always say, all we doing is breaking the 1 hour highs again. All this was a 1 hour bottom wick. It unfortunately got us out, but y'all know how it does. It usually get you out, even though you're right about the direction of it. Just kind of got to be smart about how you exit it. 9:33:51. So anticipating that this shit can happen in less than a minute. No lie. So you could either wait on the 5-minute candle to close, get a bottom wick, and then go, or just have the stop and anticipate that when it gets you in, it should just go ahead and go. So same position again. Just got to be able to withstand the pullbacks. The real stops, us like on this last trade, was really like all the way down here. But it's just my risk be too big to be doing shit like that. So 30 seconds until this 5-minute closes. Fuck. All right. Let's see. I'm close.
Stop filled.
I'm in again. Let's see if it wants to give the push this time around.
That shit.
What'd you say?
No, I'm like hearing. Did you take an entry? I'm hearing like
order
filled and all that. I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on?
6. All right, so this 5-minute candle is about to close. Let's see if it will go ahead and give the push that it's supposed to give, or if it's gonna fall out. All right, up 7, up 5, 6. I need this to jet. Up 12. You can go stops to break even if you want to, but it still has more potential to the upside, at least into this blue line here. Come on now, 9:30. Do what you do. I think that shit's about to explode. To be honest. All right, we're good. It's running. So now that we're up 13, 14, 15. All right.
Order filled.
Take profit.
Order filled.
And it's jetting still.
Nah, I'm in my head like I should have took a 2.
Listen, y'all. You gotta live and die by it, unfortunately. Like it is what it is.
That'll work though.
You know, like I'm up $13 fucking on the day. And on these other accounts, I'm up 180 times 5. So it's
Those other accounts are Apex or
those. So this is Tradeify.
nice.
So, like I said, man, it's a climb on these Tradeify accounts. No lie, like I gotta get to 9,000 on my 150Ks, but I'm at 3472, or now 35,608. And I gotta get to 9K. Like that shit's high, bro. That's very high. Cause it's like the psychology behind it. I'm kind of on your team of like, bro, it's so much easier to make those lower profit targets.
Yeah, that quick.
It's dumb easy to make them, because like when you're used to doing this, it's way easier.
Yeah.
Like it just depends on how you want to like look at it.
Yeah, and then your personality too, because I mean, some people are very like their temperament is very like patient. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly. And that's kind of what I've turned into a little bit, but I'd rather not have to take 20, 40 days, to pass something. And what's so crazy is this has actually just been like a very tough week overall for us. And I'm still like at 3,400 or whatever, 3,472, 3,500. So like, it's all good. I just know that I'm a hot stretch away from, a good jolt up.
Yeah, I think this is like I was saying earlier, just with this week with everything that was coming out as far as like, okay, where are we at in the rate cut cycle, or how soon we're going to start cutting interest rates. I think that was kind of a stop and go point, because it's like, all right, we got to wait for the data, we got to wait for these meetings.
Right.
And we're still waiting on some of those things. And I think once those things get ironed out, the shit's going to start really moving and cleanly.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Tonio, not Tonio, but Roger, you take anything?
Yeah, I took it. It started dancing, so I had to get out of there.
Yeah, you catch some of the loss back. You catch all the loss back.
Yeah, I caught my loss back and the extra 100.
Yeah. So you up 2,500?
Yeah.
There you go. All good. It's just been a shitty little week, bro. Like Felice was kind of saying, bro. It's no different than that shit we take all the time. Literally, like it's no different. It's just kind of how the cookie has unfortunately crumbled. You get in, you get up a little profit, it come down, then they want to make its move, bro. It's like that's just trading though. How can you manage on those down cycles? That's just really what it comes down to.
Yeah,
that's just really what it comes down to. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that up again. I'm doing the same shit. That was the break of that high. Oh, but that's what I'm thankful that I've learned to be able to manage risk the way I have, just because like you gonna definitely blow accounts if you let them full losses hit over and over. But if you can mitigate them, it'll keep you safe. No top wick on the 5. Tonio, what you down today? 100.
Nah, negative 190. I ain't let the whole move play out though.
Yeah, I did either. Especially after I got my loss back plus a little bit, and then I was like, with this no bottom wick or this little bottom wick, that should be scaring me, bro. Because I identified this resistance or support level. I went left and saw. There you go. Kind of like right in here. Right here. So like that would have been great if we got in our original entry point, which was a little bit lower. Let's see. So the original entry was 3479.5 versus 3479.9. Not much of a difference, but that is an extra 4. So it adds up. It definitely adds up.
Right now, I'm just I'm chasing a band right now, so I can have that band drawdown. I need to get back to that.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm looking at 945. Honestly, I'm still here. Like I said, bruh, if we rewind this shit, we know that price is going up. I said it. We know that price is going up. It's just, are you gonna get caught in this before it goes up? That's all it comes down to. And that's what's so ass about this week. It's like we have called the right direction every day.
Yeah.
Every day. But
Kinda...
ultimately, it just might have taken a little bit longer to play out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
On Wednesday, I'm kind of irritated with myself because I didn't cut those losses.
Yeah, see, you gotta cut that shit.
Yeah,
I didn't cut them.
Bro, I'm
I didn't cut
irritated.
them either. I'm right along with you.
Shit.
Especially when I threw that 3. Like, I gotta cut that.
Man, you heard Roger. You heard him. That boy threw. I heard that order field so fast. Order field. But see, that's what now allows him to only be $500 away.
Yeah. See,
you know what I'm saying?
Like this
and
week,
you the best thing. You better than me.
Yeah. This week I've been trying to hold a little bit longer.
Right.
Just to like see. Because, usually I'll take a trade and it's like 40 seconds, 50 seconds. Mm-hmm. Like that trade on Wednesday held for 5 minutes and 38 seconds. Then then I let the next trade hit full stop at 3 minutes. And I knew it was going to full stop.
Listen, bro, you know it. I was talking to Prince about that yesterday. I was like, bro, we be knowing when that shit about to hit stop loss. That's what's so funny.
Just looking at it like, yeah,
just looking at that shit out. like, damn, okay. All right, so this shit, let's see.
Damn.
Let's see. Yeah, that shit did start dancing though. So you got
man. I put it on break even, wanted to hold it. I'm like, man, let me get my losses.
Take what's on the table. Take that little money on the table.
I'm just trying to cut in right now. I'm not.
Is it bad that I'd sad that I blew an account? Like, no. I feel like I'm not mad.
I don't know why. No reason. Like, it's not gonna be. It might not be the last one, you brother. If you buy 3 accounts and you get 1 payout, you got that times 5.
What size account is that?
Damn, that's true.
50K.
50,000. Yeah, 50K.
From where?
Top one.
Man.
Yeah, anytime I blow out account, bro, I don't even see it as like I blew account. I see it as like, damn, I lost $40 over.
Right. Like,
you know what I mean?
And those are instant accounts, so like they're like 280, but like still though, like.
Right. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know it was like that.
I ain't tripping out of 280 twin, but I wish. Yeah. I wish I was, cause like I wish, like I was honestly thinking about as soon as I blew it, buy one immediately, hop in that trip. But I'm like, man, let me slow my happy ass down and just wait till Monday, start over.
Yeah.
Start of the month. Start over fresh account. Because I really was about to buy another account and throw a 4 because I knew that was about to happen. I swear. Listen.
Let me see how this opens. I'm gonna see how this candle opens. If it retests in here, I might take it. If it don't, then I might just let this shit rock out. But I gotta see though. Just because we're in a good little area right now to take it on up into here. Potentially. Making lower lows, lower highs, higher highs, all that shit. But if it just comes like this, then no. I don't have no stop loss other than like all the way down here. So I need this shit to at least retest like into here, bro. At least. But I heard sir.
Some news came out, guys. I guess Chicago PMI came out. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Appreciate it. I see yellow folders usually don't do too much. It's usually them red folders that go crazy. If this can grab some liquidity on this 5 minute and give a deeper bottom wick, I may go ahead and try one last little position for the weekend or before the weekend lets out. I'm anticipating that this should fill this wick and then fill the rest of the range. So if this can get one more push down, I'll have a buy stop on a break of that high.
The current high?
Yeah. I think that's honestly good enough. Like I always be saying, has no reason to come back down if it comes up. So I'm gonna try break it that high. I'm only gonna throw. I'm gonna just size that. I'm gonna size the fuck down, and I'm using a 2 on my other account. You have no stop loss other than the bottom. like the 15 minute. So let's see.
I end up taking a short on NQ. I'm about to hit TP here.
There you go.
Man, bro. And it's crazy because the analysis we drew up was right. I can see if it was wrong. The analysis was
Stop
right.
filled.
All right. So I'm in the low. Pulling this up here.
One big hit TP. There it
Let's
is.
see what it do when it break that high again.
It's fucking.
Let's see. Up 2, up 1. I'm anticipating that this shit should just go and go. And when it go, it should go. And then when it break that high again, it should go. But we will see. I'm hoping it don't start flipping down and shit. Like, just make your move, bro. I think it's seen like 6 or 7 so far, 5 or 6. Yeah, seen 6. I'm only throwing a 1 on this account and a 2 on the other account. So 3485.2. That's the 15-minute making a bottom wick. Let's hopefully come up, fill this wick, and continue behind. So let's see if it wants to go ahead and at least play out into the resistances. Let's see, 948.22. We get a 5-minute closing bearish. Why we dancing, Roger? Why we dancing, brother?
Know what I'm saying, bro. I don't like that dancing shit.
And man, that shit came down, made a bottom wick to flip back up, break its own high, got close up to here. Come on, man. Come on, man. You up 4, up 5. That bullshit, man. What are we doing? 1 minute left before this 5-minute candle closes. -7. -4. Let's see. -4. -6. I'm on a 15-minute. All I was waiting on was this candle to come down, make a bottom wick, which is the low, flip back up, potentially retest its high. So let's see what it do.
Oh man, just go up.
Let's see if this 5-minute want to do us right. I'm on a 5 now. I'm on a 5. So when it break this high, if it breaks this high, it should be good to go on up. We want to be on some hoe shit. 1 second. Okay. No bottom wick on this, so be careful with that. Be kind of quick on the exit. Slick. Okay. So I ain't going stop loss or break even just yet. But I'm Roger, I don't like this dancing, bro.
I don't.
Like, I think it should go up with with the price action. But will this 5-minute come down, make a bottom wick though? I want to see if we can at least break the high before I move my stop loss to break even. So I'm up 7. Nothing crazy. Up 7 again. If it breaks its own high, meaning it breaks the daily high, I'm gonna just go ahead and go stop loss to break even. All right, so it's not much, but I'm gonna just go ahead and go stop loss to break even, especially with price moving the way it is. All right, we broke the daily high now, so we're up about 12, 11, 12. I'm gonna take what the market gives me on a day that has been a struggle. So 14, 12, 14, 16, 18, 12 again. This has been a day. I haven't secured anything. I'm just up 8. Just up 8. Up 9. Up 12. Up 12. 11.
Give me about 15. Finna cut that out.
Okay. I'm gonna take half my position. Oh,
Order filled.
Out.
Order filled.
Out.
Order filled.
But, about 180.
Let's get it.
Yep. So even on the nastiest days, you gotta make a way out of no way.
Shit.
For real though. So the analysis on that one, bro, this market is moving nasty. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This market is definitely moving nasty today.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? It's been moving nasty all week, but this was fucking simple analysis. So the 15-minute candle closed. We look left. Nothing in the way until here. Nothing in the way. It's clean candles on your left side. You have a little bit of a hold up right here, potentially. You got some supports right here that can act as resistances. That's all. That's all it is. So I look to the left and I say, okay, this is an area where we could potentially have a little bit of hold up with the way I trade. What do? Tap into it perfectly. But this came down, made a 20-ish pip bottom wick. That was enough for me as far as candles making bottom wicks to continue up. It rebroke its own high, and all I did was try to go to the next zone. So it was, like I said, a bit of a nastier day. I usually like to get about 25 to 30, but when it comes to scalping this market, especially on tough days, it's kind of fucking is what it is. So,
Yeah.
And then when I saw this no bottom wick, I was like, oh, I definitely got to take my money where it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and
All that
mark
dancing,
that one up
man.
as well. What happened, Roger?
I saw all that dancing around.
What's your balance looking like?
I need what is it? I need 360 left.
Call that shit a day. Call that shit a day. Okay, man, come on back on
360.
Monday, brother. Come on back on Monday. Catch a quick 2 for 18-19 and let's celebrate. Or Tuesday, my fault. Tuesday.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be Tuesday. I'm throw that too.
Yeah, throw that little 2. Catch about 20, 19, 20 for the spreads. And call it. Tony, you get that back?
No, I ain't get in.
Got you.
I should have.
All right, nigga, with that shit up. But nah.
This shit would have made this move the first time, man. Damn. The first play. I'm telling you, them break of the highs and lows is not 930.
Love hate,
gonna
bro.
do it.
Love
It's
hate.
gonna be that
Love
930.
motherfucking hate.
Yeah.
But like I said though, you gotta live and die by it. If that's what you gonna do, you gotta live and die by it. Damn, I want to
cool.
mark this up.
I'm cool
Nah,
cutting that loss in half.
Literally.
I think whenever I do that high daily high and low, and it's not 930, I'm gonna just throw like a 1. But if it's to that 930,
that 930 gonna do it. That 930 gonna do it. That
gonna do it every
915, that 10, it's like
But if it's not 930, I'm just gonna lower the lot like that.
It's a potential long setting up on ES and then NQ.
Are we finally breaking out?
Oh, we broke out.
You call the bottoms.
Really are.
Yeah,
Not call the bottoms, but you like predict. You know, you predicted.
I'm already done trading, but I already took some sales. After that consolidation point, I took sales where 23,608. I took sales there.
Lock off if I get too hyper.
Raja used to say the longer the consolidation, the bigger the breakout.
Yep.
So I'm not surprised that this happened. You respect it. And it's so funny because, you know, I'm sure there's some methodology out there where it literally looks something like this. Like it's respecting, it should fill all this at least, put a stop loss or break even and just let it work.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as it closed below 20, I was
70.
looking for 23. Yeah. 2370. Ooh, the smaller top right there. That candle right there. That's where I entered and put my stop above that long ass wick to the left.
I already know.
Man.
I already know. Yeah, it's funny because I have some guys in here who was trading different pairs when they first came over. And Roger, it was NQ, right, that you used to trade?
I was looking at
Yeah, NQ. I think personally, It moves pretty similar to gold. It's just that shit gets to going. When it goes, it goes.
Yeah, so I actually got convinced. Somebody that I met in Jamaica convinced me to trade indices. I never traded indices in my life. And then he put me onto futures. And I'm like, shit, you can literally take little, 20-second trades. I ain't gotta swing this shit for 2 hours.
No lie, it ain't Forex no more. Forex, boy, I used to be on a 4-hour time frame.
And you didn't get no sleep. You waking up at 3 in the morning checking
I
your
was.
shit.
I dead ass had alarms.
Oh my god.
Dead ass had alarms. Roger, I feel like they won the battle, but we gonna win the war.
Yeah, man. It's all right.
I feel like they won the battle, but we gonna win.
Whenever we have one bad week, so the next week always better.
You know what's crazy? To get a withdrawal, I have to have at least 2% of profits. So I gotta have 180 of this 9,000. I'm at 173. I should throw a little 1 for 1. That should sound good to you. That should sound good to you looking negative 50. You like, fuck. But I ain't tripping. I'm gonna just leave this as a buffer for next week.
Yeah, it's at the end of the month, and on top of that, we got a holiday on Monday. So
Yeah, exactly. I keep saying fucking Monday. My bad. Tuesday.
Yeah, I think after like 10:30, 11 o'clock, this bitch is gonna dry up unless there's some meeting coming up.
Facts. Last day of the month, like you said. Yeah. See, the thing is, I wish I had the nuts to hold and just hold and hold and hold and hold. But I be talking myself out of so much shit while I'm in trades. I'll be like, okay, first of all, this candle has no bottom wick after this candle just closed doji on the 5. If this shit does break above this high and give me a bit of a push, I'm gonna take my money, because what's likely to happen is this is gonna come back down and make a little bit more of a bottom wick. No, sir. This should just keep going. But this shit all sounds good after it played out, because what really happened on the 1 minute was it pushed up, came back down, and would have got you out at break even or close to it. So like, it always sounds good after it gets done playing out. But when you really go back and dive into it, it's like, okay, it wasn't all glitz and glam. Like, that shit, you would have had to just see 18 to 20, come back to break even, and then it made the move. I don't want to risk that shit.
Yeah, they say like if anyone wants to look this up, it's like called the auction theory. And they talk about in the auction theory, like the first surge of volume is usually, and you won't know this, I won't know this either, unless we have like an order flow book. And it talks about that there's a point where it gets in price discovery mode, and that's usually where the retail traders are stepping in for the speculation. And that's where smart money concepts and shit come from. It's usually based off of the auction theory.
Huh. The more you know. The more you know.
So every time I hear you say, hey, I want to see this wick come down and then go back up, like, that's exactly what they're talking about.
Right. It just makes too much sense. It just literally makes too much sense. But like, one thing I will say is, one thing I'm glad I don't do is chase volume. Like, when I tell you I feel absolutely nothing by this, like, I literally don't feel anything by this. I don't care. I've seen that it's been a tough week. I can transparently say it's been a tough week, but I do know that, like, what really matters is, what does the end of the month say? 25K. You know what I'm saying? That's what really comes down to at the end of the day. So it's been the worst month that I've had in months, or worst week that I've had in months. My only negative week that I had in like 3 months. And I can completely walk away knowing that I did all right. It's interesting though. It's a mind fuck, bro. I sent one thing to Roger yesterday. I was like, what did he say, Roger? Basically, like, trading is a business. So, like, you're going to take losses in business. It's just about protecting that downside.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you know that you're going to take losses in a business, it's really not even a loss. It's an expense.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I wish that I can print out perfect days every single day, I know that I can mitigate risk, but I can't control when I take losses. I can't control how I manage that loss. and I can't control what the end result is somewhat gonna look like. But this has been a fucking hard ass week, and we still only negative 2.5, and then my positive weeks are 5.25, 9.4, and 10.9. Like, it just seemed like it makes sense to me.
And then August is just a hard trading month anyways. I'm glad we
That's
out.
what they say. I try not to buy into that too much, but the more I've been listening to Prince talk, the more he making me interested in that shit.
Yo, look. Oh man, you make me want to share my screen. I want to show you this thing. It's a seasonality chart. Y'all about to get me hype. There's a
No lie, bro.
yo.
They say they say it's harder, bro. Like they legit say it's harder to trade like during the summer months.
There's a seasonality chart, and it's they talk about earning seasons and all this stuff. And usually that has an effect on the total markets because obviously you got to incorporate the bond markets in that too. So when these earning seasons are coming out, like right now, what's keeping the stock market and everything up to float is not only that we've been killing it in the AI space, Trump did his thing with the tariffs and all that, but a lot of the earnings that are coming out are doing very well. So we're just basically holding on to just hope in the future. And luckily that inflation isn't going up too much and our GDP is growing and unemployment is still, our labor market is still strong. That's what's keeping us up.
Yeah.
But if those numbers start skewing a little bit, oh man, this shit's gonna get violent. You're gonna see like a 6% drop potentially.
And it's so funny because I try not to like I said, I try not to consume too much quote unquote negativity. But even if you look at these like quote unquote influencers on YouTube and shit, bro, everyone's struggling right now. Bad.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I want to do another one-on-one with you so I can show you a little bit more of the Gex.
Yeah, I'm definitely, and then definitely still send me that what you want me to ask Nick about, for sure, because I'm interested to see what he thinks about it. Because I mean, I know he's all into that. Like I bet you he's in a goal position right now, just letting this shit rock. I know he is just letting this shit go. And what's so crazy is what I don't want to have happen. And I keep telling them, and we keep coming up to these highs and rejecting out. Thankfully, I do not want to get above these daily highs or these all-time highs because you have no targets. It's hard to trade when you have no targets. Damn, that's so funny. I got out at 34.87 on my personal account and 34.87.2 on these Tradify accounts, and I would have, there go your word, Tonio, been eligible for a payout. But like I said, it's no point in me. It's no point in me even taking out 180. Like that's not doing nothing for me. Like I'm better off just leaving that as a buffer for next week's payout.
I've been chasing these dreams so long.
Yeah. 15-minute close.
Damn, man, that shit was.
That boy, you gotta get numb. Keep going,
man. Facts. 15-minute close outside the range. Got a 20 pip down wick for the stop loss entered on the break of the daily high, or that's even daily high. So you should getting in on that break of the daily high. Entered on break of the 15-minute high. Identified a target to the left. Did not hold too long. Was content with profits. Calling it a week and month. ES is falling. Gold is flying.
Yep.
I ain't, bro. And it's so funny because what I used to, the way I think now is so opposite of the way I used to think. I used to see all this shit and be like, I gotta catch it. But what's so funny is it's the complete opposite when price is moving like this. Like you really need to stop and like chill and let price chill, because you're gonna get in one bad entry, and that 3 you throw is gonna turn into negative 1,500 fast.
Yeah, man, because especially when it does its move, whether it consolidates or whatever, and then it finally gets to break, like that momentum move that you're in is that price discovery mode. Because now the dealers or whoever that was interacting are done. They're like, all right, I'm gonna fall back. Let this shit rock.
Exactly.
So I love those impulsive entries that you do because you're
Hell
waiting.
yeah. And it's so funny because like I'll say it, bro. Like, and that's why I love these YouTube streams, because I'll say it, bro. There's no real stop loss. Drop your nuts. It is what it is. You know what's going. So if you feel like getting out, just get out, because you're anticipating that when you get into profit, that's it. Like, it's supposed to fly. It's supposed to do what it does. And like I'll be saying, and I'm glad you kind of recognize that, it's more of like a, hey, this happened, so I'm anticipating that this happens when this happens, you know?
And like you say, it's all statistical game.
Yeah.
You know? And I think another thing too is like every time you take a trade, and this is something that I was talking to a gentleman previously, and I was like, if you take a trade and it goes against you and you feel negative, and then when it goes in your favor you feel positive about it, that's a issue, that's a problem. You know, you're always.
But you see, it's funny because Felice is new to the game. He just started a month and a half ago, maybe month ago. He already just blew an account, like you said today, and he was like, bro, I don't even feel nothing by that.
That's
like,
good.
It is like, exactly, you shouldn't. Like, oh well, it is what it is, right? You and everybody else. Back next week.
And if you take a L, I mean, I'm not saying you should feel good, like make your day, but that's a learning. Dissect it.
Exactly.
What happened?
Exactly. So my dog Roger over here, he was $604 away from a payout today. We got in that first position, cut risk -10, -12, whatever it was, caught the next two positions, and is now looking at 360 away. Get that shit on Tuesday. Like, bro, it's all about protecting the downside.
Yeah, man, you might as well go to the gym, bang that joint out, whatever you need to do.
Bro. That's why I said, fuck today. Like, fuck it, bro. This market has been moving crazy as fuck.
Yep.
Fuck
Either way, if I would have hit that payout, I wouldn't have got paid until next week anyway. So I might as well.
Right.
You know.
And then you got, all you have next week is to throw a 2 for 18 or 19. So your heart ain't even gonna be racing like that, because you used to throwing a 2. Yeah. When you throw a 3, that's why I heard that. Oh, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But when you throwing that 2, it's like, remember, throw a 2, set that TP for 20, out of there. Give me my money.
So I'm not playing around. I'm cutting that thing. Cause my thing, I'm like, man, I'm not gonna go under 300. That's my kind of mindset now. So if I see that and I cut it, I gotta cut it.
Facts. Like, and that's why I've been telling them, Prince. I'm like, I'll always give the difference of a technical stop loss and intuition / we trade in prop firm stop loss.
Yeah.
When you trade in prop firms, bro, you better not sit there in that drawdown. You setting yourself back too much.
Yep.
But when you are trading personal account, you can either 1, trade lower size, or 2, just let that shit rock and say, I have conviction that it's not supposed to come all the way down here, or I have conviction that it's not supposed to come all the way up here, etc. So it's a way different mindset of trading prop versus trading personal, for sure. And I know it is. But at the same token, you kind of just got to commit to it if that's what you want to do, of trading prop firms. Like, you protect that downside no matter what. You have to protect the downside no matter what.
Especially if you got a trailing. It's not an NDD.
Man, listen. And they don't even know about that trailing.
Shit.
That trailing ain't no joke.
Yeah, I miss those Forex, man. Those 10% static. That shit just stay there.
I see, I wasn't a good trader back then, so I didn't know how to really play that game. I'm sure I can kill it now, though. Bro, this should just keep on breaking daily highs. Just keep on breaking daily highs. But man, if you get in at this point, bro, you have literally watched price just pump.
Yeah.
You asking for it.
I'm looking for a bounce off of I'm technically done. I don't even.
Yeah, I know I'm. Bro, look at NQ.
That shit looks so nice, bro.
Look at NQ, boy. Oh my god.
It's getting ready for that holiday. It's gonna drop.
That's what it is. I've been seeing a lot of news lately about like shit about to turn around in a positive way, which is positive news. Is that good for the dollar or negative for the dollar? Good news. Okay, I think I heard good news is negative for the dollar. Like, it's supposed to go down when you have good news, quote unquote. But like you said, it all depends. Everything plays into account.
Yeah, I mean, there was one point bad news was good news and good news was bad news.
Right.
You know what I mean? It just
Right.
depends on where we're at and how inflation is. Are we hot? Are we cold? Are we neutral?
that ES is crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking
S&P.
at the bounce. So
Well, so
anytime I
give
look
me
at
what you looking at on NQ, like when you say you looking for a buy when this shit is fucking nose diving downward. I want to know. Please tell me.
All right, cool. All right, so right now I'm actually looking at SPX. So SPX is kind of like in my opinion, I see it as like the big brother. And some people will see NQ like it because it moves more. I don't think so. I think more people, when it comes to what our economy, at all the indices, S&P 500 has a mix of them all. Obviously, you know, NQ's straight tech, Russell small caps, Dow, you know, that's all like industrial. So
right.
SPX is the one I look for, and then I'll go to the GEX that I was telling you. Now, going back to that, with the GEX is where, again, you got these dealers, if they need to buy Apple, they'll be buying Apple. At the same time, they need to hedge their positions. And where do they hedge their positions? In the futures market. So that's where I'm like, okay, where are dealers? Where are they positioned within this GEX level? And if they're rolling calls forward, meaning they want to see price move up, then I'll see like, okay, in the future, they're expecting price to be here. But these GEX levels are showing where there's clusters of these dealers. Now, when gamma continues to increase, that slows down the volume, which causes resistance on these quote unquote cluster levels, because that's where the dealers are.
Right.
So when price is getting to those areas, you can start to see how price is moving. So there was a big cluster wall at 6,500 on SPX. We rejected it. That was our biggest cluster wall. Now we're back down to about 6,450. There's another big cluster wall there. So I want to see price basically not break below 6,450, and then I want to start seeing kind of like how it is now. It's just stalling.
Yeah.
Consolidate, let it do its shit, and then start to either pop up above the 6,450 or start to pop down, and then I'll either go long or short depending
is that ES in futures?
SPX.
Is it SPX? Because
Yeah, because if
I
you
don't
look,
even have that symbol.
okay, so all right, you have to, what I do is I go to trading view and I put ES on there, and then I'll look on my other chart would be ES, like what you're saying. Now the prices aren't the same.
Right, kind of like looking at XAUUSD and GC.
Yeah, but the dealers are looking at SPX. So when you're looking at the gamma, they're focused on SPX, NDX, which is really NQ, and GLD would be gold. They actually have a GEX levels and all that for gold. So I think Nick can definitely, you know, kind of school you on that. And then if these guys get a good conversation, we could pick back up.
Okay, so 6450 right here. Okay, and it's kind of, if you're anticipating a rejecting out of here to kind of come back up. Yeah, does it have to create a resistance or a support for you?
So I'm not really focusing on the price action right now. Right now, I'm just focusing on the price. I'm not really focused on like, oh, you know, it tapped here X amount of times. I'm just more focused on, okay, is price slowing down? And if it slows down, what is it going to do afterwards? How is it going to jump out of the gates? Is it going to jump out with momentum, or is it just kind of slow grind?
Man, there's so much volume in all these pairs right now. Like everybody's analysis is just completely fucked. Like you got to do complete new analysis for every pair. It's just at resistances, and it's just it's broken so far out of where we even were an hour ago. Like it's nothing to even do anymore. That's why I would just let price cool off.
Yeah.
This is where we were, and this is where we are. From the daily low today, which we saw at 8:15, close to it at 8:15, we have pushed up now 380 pips, 370, 380 pips. No, sir. I just need my little piece of the pie. I always say. But that being said, 10:15, that's when I turn into spectator mode like my dear brother, Antonio. But yeah, so we will be back at it next week. I anticipate that next week will be a better week. Like I said, this is my first losing week in a while, but it was a small losing week in the grand scheme of all the accounts I trade. Like, so if I can keep these
Tuesday,
losses
Wednesday,
like this,
Friday next week.
What? Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Yep, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Yep. So I will be back
you
at
still
it.
trying to do that call this weekend, ain't it?
For sure. So I'm gonna do like a sort of a beginner's call for everyone that has joined new. It's been like 8 people that have joined new, and there's some people that still say that they're planning on joining. And some people don't know shit. So I'm gonna break it down like to a child, damn near. Just for the basics. I said the basics, beginner basics, and then we can also dive into just like some normal price action stuff. So I'm gonna ask if anyone wants to do Sunday or Monday and just go with kind of the most votes. So we can just go from there. But yeah, bro. So cool little week. Been a tough week, but if you can just protect your downside, we're gonna see more of these. But all we can do is live and die by it. So stay safe. Use a stop loss. Thank you for whoever watched on YouTube, and we will be back at it next week. Appreciate y'all for jumping on.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
For sure.
Yes, sir. Peace out.
We'll be back at it.